Fire Escape Academy inspector training video. We're here in Los Angeles, California. We're on the back of Broadway, Birch Shoes, Sassy Perfumes, and I believe that's the Los Angeles Theater down there. Here we have a fire escape. Two things in order to pass inspection: must be structurally sound, must be kept painted. And as an engineer, we would be looking in preparation for a load test, or in lieu of a load test, a certification, which basically is a guarantee from us that all the connections are guaranteed certifiable, and what we would do in order to not load test this fire escape. So let's take a look at some of the obvious right off the bat. First of all, we have two fire escapes we're going to look at side to side. Missing its ladder. Somebody removed the ladder, never put it back. That's the problem we have here at Sassy. This one's got damage. Damaged ladder. The damage to the ladder by a truck. A lot of people don't realize when you get damaged by a truck, the truck insurance company, even if it's a hit and run, will fix this fire escape 100% for free. Okay? And that's the entire fire escape must be brought back to operational condition. Number two, I've got some rust tears coming down, evidence that the water's getting into the connections. So I can see up there, you can see some rusty tears coming in from the water's getting in. Number three, I'm looking for evidence of maintenance, any evidence of maintenance, and that is hex head bolts where square head bolts or rivets are right now on this 50 to 75-year-old fire escape, including this one. This one, I have nothing but original square head bolts on all the fire escape, and I see no evidence of maintenance, just some paint jobs basically covering. So you see the huge square heads on the supports, the huge square heads on all the platform, huge square heads on all the railings, but again, no evidence of maintenance. And it's not uncommon for in 50 to 75 years you see some maintenance of these fire escapes. But again, it's missing its ladder. This one has a ladder that is not only bent from a truck hit, which will be fixed by insurance, it's got a chain around it so that it doesn't drop. So even if it could drop, they got a chain on it with a lock that stops this. And a lot of that is for breaking and entering issues. All right, so now let's take a look at the fire escape itself. See if I see any evidence of rebolting on the staircase. Nothing. I got nothing but original rivets there. I'm looking up at the platform to see the ladder, the gooseneck up to the roof. The evidence on the ladder to the roof, it's all original hardware, square heads. I don't see any evidence of any shiny bolts going up there, and I see some problem with the tie back into the building, that it's loose from the wall. I've got to see if there's any debris. I've got a broken antenna up there ready to fall down onto this fire escape. I've got a drain that's putting water all over this fire escape here. It's another source of deterioration. And I've got railings on this fire escape that are original rivets on this fire escape. So the main concern on this fire escape is a paint job, and it does need structural verification. Now, the tiebacks into the building are just that. These tiebacks, you need to go inside this building and you need to photograph and identify and verify the plate that's inside. If that can't happen, then you need to duplicate this connection. If it's faster and cheaper, put some new epoxy bolts down here and tie it back to the original, so that the original are the secondary and the new connections is the primary. So this fire escape here, as you can see, did not pass inspection. This fire escape here is missing its ladders. Those fire escapes down there, down this whole alleyway, we have evidence that all the way down to the very end, which is the razor wire fire escape, and all the way here, every single one of these fire escapes has got, and we've shown, and that could be a quick one right here, that we have any ladder that has evidence of leakage. That means we have a non-functioning drop ladder. So let's take a look at this one, which has got grease all over the ladder, and that grease is an indicator that the hydraulic system is no longer working. So this fire escape would not drop smoothly. It would drop at an accelerated rate like a guillotine, hit the ground. So I only want to meet, and that one's out of the, as you can see, it's out of the wheels. So somebody hit that with a truck, and it's basically popped out of position. So if you let go of that ladder, not only the hydraulics not going to let it drop smoothly, it's going to drop like a guillotine, but because it's out of its tracks, it'll hit the ground and then it will slide to the left and basically fall to the ground, because it has nothing slowing it down to make it drop smoothly and hit the ground and stay down. So all these buildings here in this alleyway back here have some defect. That particular building right there, the ladder is missing. So somebody took away the ladder, there's no ladder there. The hydraulics and grease is all over this one, and missing ladder there, and again, smashed ladder there. And again, we're right near the Los Angeles Theater. This is Fire Escape Academy, Inspector Training. Any questions? 800-649-3333. 800-649-3333.